Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to grow herbs and vegetables. If you are completely new to planting anything, if you have no idea how to do it, this is the beginner's guide to growing. So here's a couple things I've grown myself over the years. This is a Swedish ivy plant. I've had this for like a couple years now. I just started to grow. This is sage. These are new since we're coming into spring season. Here's parsley. Here's my brand new bamboo plant. And this one is my all-time favorite. I've been growing this one for like 3 years now. I absolutely love this plant. And it's gonna get much bigger. And when it does, I'm gonna have to repot it and put it in a bigger pot. Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna grow bell peppers first. I have the seedings of bell peppers and I also have a used bell pepper, all right? You are able to regrow vegetables and fruits that you have used that have the seeds connected to it. So we're gonna do both. So of course, we're gonna start with our potting mix. It's gonna get very messy. And we're gonna do the bell pepper first, the one that was already used. When these start to grow, you're gonna have to put them in bigger pots or plant them in the ground outside, okay? Because they're gonna get big. So we're only gonna bury it about 1/4 of an inch, which is just as long as your fingernail, 1/8. You can think of that as 2 of your fingernails, okay? Natural nails, of course. And then you wanna cover it just 1/4 inch. So that's our used bell pepper. If you just move the potting mix out the way, you can see the seedings at the top of it, and it's only covered with a little mud. That's 1/4 of an inch, okay? And we're gonna do the seeds the exact way, all right? Okay, so here's our bell pepper seeds. We're gonna put these. We only have a few in here, so we're just gonna put them all in here. Right at the top, we're only gonna cover it with a little soil. Okay, so that's our bell pepper seeds. They only needed to be spread apart, just 1 inch each. Okay, you have to pay attention to that as well. Once again, only 1/4 inch. So just make sure you cover that with a little soil on top of the seed. Now we're gonna do tomatoes. Okay, now with the tomatoes, they are 1/4 inch deep as well. But you have to spread the seedings apart 1 to 2 feet. So that's why I used a bigger pot. And I'm going to pour the potting mix over. So that is our tomatoes. Once again, if you are growing any type of fruits or vegetables, you are going to have to put them in something much bigger, okay? Because they're going to get really big. And either plant them in a garden or a big barrel or a laundry basket. Last but not least, we're going to grow some herbs. Herbs, you do not have to take them out of your small pots and put them in bigger ones because they are small plants, okay? And so we're going to grow cilantro and basil. I'm going to use 2 pots to grow cilantro because I love cilantro. I don't get too deep into the spacing for herbs. They're gonna grow anyway. Honestly, herbs are very easy to grow. So for me, I just kind of just throw them in there, honestly. And they're both 1/4 inch, so you just put a little potting soil on the top of both. So here are our herbs. We have 2 cilantro, 2 basil. I went ahead and just did another basil since I had an extra pot and more potting mix and seeds. Stay tuned to see how it all grows. I am going to show you guys how to repot the vegetables when it is time. Last but not least, all of these go in direct sunlight, so be mindful of that. Some plants go in indirect light. So with direct sunlight, you want to put these in the windowsill, outside, on the porch, on a deck, or in a garden. Herbs you water once a week, fruits and vegetables 1 to 3 times a week.